about set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Luis Severino gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate is Adalberto Mondesi, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Kyle Isbell. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Popped him up. Odor waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Brady Singer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now to bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So here is Aaron Hicks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch is Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a nice month where he had 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today, they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Judge is off of first with 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Still even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count remains full. Popped him up. Higashioka has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 287 the average coming in. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Pitch on the way.
Ball up there.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is it. The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. plate, Luke Voigt, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Pitch on the way. And there's one away.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Down 1-1.
One out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Kyle Higashioka is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And the Royals are in the hit column. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2. Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Santana on at first, nobody out. Struck him out. Now into the box, Michael Taylor. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
That's
Ball
ball
2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Adalberto Mondesi will be next. The 3-1. This is line to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next to the Royals, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Next, here is Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's down.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Rougned Odor.
The shortstop, Rougned Odor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
No, that's down.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out. Hey!
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
2 strikes.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Merrifield ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. The 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count now. Urshela, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Nope. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this is popped up near second base. Mondesi has got it, and the side is retired. The Yanks held in check, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Isbell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now to the plate, here is Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's it. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runners on the move for second. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit high and deep out to left. Stanton looking up. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is on 3-1. There's ball 4.
Take your
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So the next to bat will be Hunter Dozier. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
High and deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next to the Royals, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Hayes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with two gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Ready with the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that will bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Full count, here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Hayes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Up next is the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. One pitch on its way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Torres, the runner at first with two gone. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Short, hit hard. Mondesi brings it in. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They still trail it here 2-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Michael A.
First delivery to him. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. And he popped him up. Urshela trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Kyle Isbell waits on deck. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Kyle Isbell is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too high. And it's 3-0. Whit Merrifield would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The set and the 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. No balls and 1 strike. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. And foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's the left-handed bat of Odor. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Comes with the slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here's the 3-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Odor connects for a 2-run home run. Career homer number 149. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now, Gio Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
That's a ball.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And another foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is so. Big of the pay. 2 scene ain't enough.
Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jonathan Loizaga takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Jorge Soler stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
So now to the plate, Carlos Santana, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Dozier stands at second with 2 gone. And strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go no street Ave.
Jake Kalish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 81, Jake Kalish.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Up next, Aaron Judge flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
That's outside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1, here it is. A high fastball is in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he grounds one briskly to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 3-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Salvador Perez.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit high and deep to right center. Hicks on the move. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adalberto Mondesi. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch to short. Odor has it, and there are 2 away now.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Kyle Isbell will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Taylor at second with 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. 1-2. Here it is.
I got the count. 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Royals leave one. They're down 3-2. Last half of the seventh here. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down the way. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. He started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In the air, down the line in left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now that's the shortstop.
Rougned Odor will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Chad Green takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So now here is Jorge Soler. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
fouls this one off. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Austin Hayes. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on the way. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Boyd, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Stepping in is Gio Urshela. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Number 29.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
One and one.
Inside.
Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Merrifield is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Now here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in is Carlos Santana. Lifetime line against Chapman is just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Kansas City, good night.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino earns win number 7 on the season. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Marcia Rosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
I even hit the bottom, rolled it up, just part of my blood. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my battered soul's going back through the motion. Just having the cold, was out of control. Was breaking my own, exactly over and over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
found vision.